Okay, hello everyone, welcome to the SIG Compute. Is there any agenda? I see that the agenda on Open4 is empty as of now.
Yeah, hi. I wanted to ask something about the PR that implements the RBAC aggregation. Basically, Lubo, it's like a question to you. I wanted some clarification about what you would like to see in the PR, because you want us to move the patching of the RBAC to the strategy package. That's what you mean?
Yes, and reasoning is because you will regenerate the strategy again anyway, or that should happen if there is no bug. So there
Mm-hmm.
is no added value of having this flip-flop in the reconcile loop. Actually, I would argue that it's worse to have it there because right now how we work and what we say we support is that you are able to install a version even with mismatch of operator, but if you don't put it in the strategy, that's not the case. Like, it will not work.
So you want us, besides the patching, you want to store the strategy, or just when we fetch the target strategy? So, before we return, for example, the cluster roles, we will patch it if CR is configured, or you want us to store it?
The strategy already should have the label or not, based on if it's enabled or not.
I see. So as part of the cluster roles function.
Yes, so you should be able to write a unit test where you say
Mhm.
strategy get the roles, and those roles
Mhm.
should not have the label.
Hmm. I see. I didn't see, I didn't see the qvirt object there in the struct. You would like us to add it?
The config
Or,
the config should be passed as environment variable, and we should be reading it.
okay. So it should be in the config.
It should be there. I may be
Okay.
wrong. If I am, then please don't.
Okay, I will check it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thanks. So that was my specific question. Thanks.
Okay.
Right.
Yes, there is a topic about device plugging. Can you...
Yeah, I see that Felix and Igor, you're both in the call because you two, I know we're reviewing this PR. I know Igor suggested that I split this PR. At the time I was a little hesitant because one of the web implementations depended on it, but now I decoupled it. So I mean I don't care about I'm more open to splitting it now. So the so I just wanted to, because Felix was also reviewing this like recently. I also just wanted to let Felix know that is it fine if I split this, because I know you have already spent some time reviewing this. So if I move it to another PR, the part after the part involving the health checks, because the health checks are the most complicated part of this refactor.
Yeah, if you could split it, yeah, that would be good. That was something I wanted to suggest anyway, that you split such large PRs in the future.
Yeah,
So if there's no time pressure, yeah, sure.
right. I mean, yeah, this is definitely a regret. Like I didn't realize how large the PR got. Definitely something I'll keep in mind in the future.
Yeah.
And while I have you guys on the call, if there are any specific suggestions or things I should do, then you can let me know here. Like that would be
Yeah.
useful.
Yeah. I started from the QGS PR, and I will later on go to the device plugin PR, and we will either sync directly in the Slack, or I will just create another reference PR that will reflect what I think, and we can then converge. So that was my thinking of how to proceed with it.
Okay. All right, got it.
Okay, thank you. If no other agenda on the pull forward, then I'll quickly move on to the pull request that needs attention. Wait, this one and this one. So let's have a look. So okay. Is anybody here for the one?
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Sorry for forgetting to write my name. Hello. Yes, this one is by Nir. It implements the second part of Web 106. It has dual GTMs. We are looking for an approval. Thank you.
Did you try actually upgrade tests with this? Because like you need the RBACs until you touch it. But maybe we are handling it in the operator already. And maybe just a point is that maybe you should try updating the QBuild with this feature gate on and see if something breaks or not.
Is it possible to upgrade, to have a KubeVirt CR with a feature gate that doesn't yet exist?
That is a good point. I guess you can just, maybe just installing the previous patch and then upgrading to your local one where you have the feature gate in.
Not sure that I follow, but this concern may be more valid between 1.8 and 1.9. Between these two versions, you would need to install the network's resource injector.
Yeah. But you're just dropping an RBAC, right? Yeah, I see. Okay, and this is for the controller? Okay.
Yes, only Virt controller has this RBAC rule. It has the get operation. And if you add this feature gate, it will be removed.
Yeah. I wonder if we do have a test for cleanup of the... No, I guess we just update the role, right? And that will just remove the rule. Yes. Okay. Right. For operator, you always set true, which has a meaning of include. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. So no worries. Actually, you've done it properly. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anybody able to have a look on the call, or if not, I can have a look. Okay, no voluntaries, so I'll try to have a look today or this week.
I wanted to say I had a look, but I don't have approval rights, so yeah, someone probably needs to look at it.
Did you LGTM? Yes, you did.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Consider it done then. Okay, so moving on to the next one. Can you speak about this?
Can you hear me?
We can, yes.
Okay. So yeah, this PR was trying to add some mechanism that we've been discussing for for a bit right now, which is required for things that are not in the core QPert that might need to lock some memory. So you need to update the memblock limits in the build launcher pod. So that's pretty much what this PR does, and kind of tries to implement what it was proposed in 1BP. And it's a feature that was supposed to go into alpha in 1.8. It already has one approval. There was some of you who already had a look apart from Itamar, who was like the main reviewer of this until now. So I'm just here begging for another round of review and just any feedback or suggestions if you have some. So that's pretty much it. Because if I understand correctly, right, time's running out for feature freeze, right?
Yes, we have exactly 1 week to go.
1 week, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I see Federico CC'd himself, so I rely on him. He's a very responsible person, so I'm pretty sure he will get to it by the week. So don't worry.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. And that's it from the request that needs attention. We can probably have a quick look at the tracking of 1.8. Let's see. So as I go, maybe if you are here, like the author of the web, just pick up. So I see that the attestation is not yet done.
Yes, I'm working on 108. I'm just waiting on more replies.
Okay. Do you need help? Do you need that attention?
Yes, I could use more reviews and see get feedback. So there are certain like 2 suggestions there. One suggestion is I think we talked about it like a few days ago too. So one of the suggestions that I'm not sure about is so this web it replaces the node labeler. Previously in confidential VMs, we were using node labeler to figure out if the node supported TDX or not. So this web is specifically for TDX, and we also use node labeler for SNP. So what this web does is it adds device like confidential VM capacity tracking, and it also mounts a component called the code generation service. And basically that makes the node labeler redundant. So one of the reviewers, Miko from Intel, he suggested just leave the node labeler alone, even though it is redundant. Just for consistency with SNP. I personally don't agree with that. So if anyone else wants to look at it, has any thoughts, so that's the first point. The second point that was raised, I actually agree with it. So I think I will change it. But the discussion on that is also open. You could take a look. So TLDR, we just need more people to look at the open discussions and give their feedback, so we can converge on this. But essentially, the implementation is basically done. Like there's not much work left from my point of view. Although I think I need to rebase this.
Okay, well, one thought that's coming to my mind is that the label could still be good enough for discovery for users, right? Like, hey, I want to list all nodes that are supporting the TDX for QVirt. So that would be that's what you can do with the label, but you cannot do it without or easily without with only the device plugin. So maybe leave it in. And
yes,
you are
that is
in alpha
the
stage. Sorry, you are in alpha stage. So actually, like you can just open the tracker put it into the like beta section of, hey, we want to revisit this if we need this, if we want to have it.
Okay, so we could put this in the. So what you're saying is, whether or not to the node labeler, just update the vep to add that to revisit whether we want to remove it
Yes.
for beta.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
good.
Like
All right.
if you are not certain with something, either you don't do it now, or you do it and then say, well, let's revisit it later.
Okay, makes sense.
Good. And I was hearing Igor trying to say something. I guess he wanted to say that he will be reviewing it. Is that right, Igor?
Yeah, that is correct. I'm on it.
All right, so I will wait for your review before doing anything.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, I'm on.
Good. Then we have the ordinal naming schema. I think that was merged and tested properly, so we should be good. Okay. Then we have the VGPU, and I don't see the author here, but I think we are good. We just need to review it. So that's something I'm going to take on myself. Then we have the decouplet attachment definition, which I think we discussed in the call. So skipping to the next one, generalized slot
Hey.
migration.
You were just discussing it.
Yes, exactly. So that I'm skipping it one. So I'm going for the generalized migration priority, which should be Federico. Are we good here? Anything that needs to be done?
No, actually, it was everything was already done, so we are pretty good. It's just a graduation. So.
Good. So then we have allow disabling feature gates. That was merged. Nice. Then we have the virtual FSDE for the configs. We should be fine there. Past seamless migration, or I see everything is merged, right? So we should be good.
Yes, I'm sorry, I was AFK, but yes, well, good. Everything was merged.
Nice, thank you. Incremental backup with CBT. I still see PRs flowing in, so we're definitely not done there. And I don't see anybody here that could raise any concerns. So moving on, we have the hypervisor abstraction. That is definitely not done, and we have many PRs to go through. So please do review and not, what's the right word to use? Be less strict maybe here because we need to go through a lot of code, and I guess we can follow up on this after the code freeze a bit, unless it's really something that shouldn't happen, like a logical mistake. Okay, native supports, Felix, Eddie, yes. Let's see.
I just want to to raise this for maybe we should do a retro for the next time, but I'm not that okay. I mean, I'm okay now because there is no other choice with this last week that we have, but this is not healthy to do this all the time. We are doing that all the time. That's not good. That we are reducing our quality just because we have only a few days left. This is really
100%.
important. Yeah.
100%, and that's also showing on the CI, which now we have like 20% of the runs failing on the serial one, I guess. So that's not good at all, and we need to work on it. Here I mean more like namings, not really or maybe a little bit of code style, but like logically and readability should not be the one attributes that we go one less level. But what I'm asking here is like naming and maybe convention can be not that strict right now, and we can follow up with that. But definitely logically or readability should be persisted at least. Thank you, Eddie. Native support for virtual machine templates. I know Felix was looking for reviews. Felix, did you got some, or do you still need one?
I need a lot of them. So LGTM is on most of them, but they all require root approval for most of them.
Root approval. Okay, so that leaves us with me or Igor. Igor, how do you?
Yeah. I'm Felix already asked me, so I'm on it after the QGS TDX. I will do that as well.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. PCI, PCI, we have one PR. I'll need to finish the review, but we should be good and on track.
Yep.
Unless
I just tested I'm in the middle of testing, and so far the testing is going well on, like, I tested this PR on my system and it works.
Perfect. Yeah, I actually tested it as well, and it worked functionally, so we should be fine. Share MAC address with network bindings plugins.
This one is done.
Yeah, okay, so this is done. Live update net reference. I see that there is no all code merged.
Yes, this is at risk. We are working on it currently.
Okay, risk. Do you need the help from compute, or?
I will need the help from a root approver just to approve the changes to the feature gates.
Okay, ping me in the chat, please.
Thank you.
Good. Target side pre-migration, I think we should be good. Last time I had a look. Adjust the virtual launcher memory log requirements. Not sure about
that
this
was
one.
the one that I raised the topic use for this section of the meeting.
Good. So we revisited that. So let's move on. Option to opt out that we also discussed with Igor. Content path volumes that was not merged. Do we have anybody here that can speak about that? I don't think so. I don't see anybody. Okay, I'll follow up with, I believe, Michael. Expose memory overhead. Again, I don't see anybody here. I think Itamar is working on it, so I will ping him offline. And this one should be good to go. The recreate VMI on guest reboot that's already merged last week or so. So we should be fine. And introduce metadata fields to Cloud Init. I checked it today, and the required base, etc. I know that we asked the contributor to do that, and I believe he said that he will come back to us with rebase, but it's still at risk because we don't know when that happens. So I think we went over all of them. Good. So I'll just drop in here that you can probably say CI health here CI health. Just want to point out that the CI is really not great. Let me look it up. Post it to the agenda as well. here. Yeah. So as you can see, the compute is probably the highest, 10%, disregarding monitoring, which has not too much runs. And as I said, serial is, for example, 30% impact right now. Then the 132 that was removed today, so that should be fine. But migrations again 16%, and only after the three first places there is a storage. So we really need to work on it. So if you have a spare time, please have a look at that place. And I know there are actually cluster failures as well. Federico, I know you attended the CI meeting. Is there any news? Anything that do you need help or anything?
No, actually, yeah, I just want to add that yeah, the as you said, there is an increase on the cluster failures. It could be, but not entirely sure how. An issue could be the fact that we are running both 34 and 35 serial lane, and it looks like the 34 serial is more affected by clustered failures. We should see some better things starting from tomorrow, since we are dropping the 34 serial lane in favor of only the 35 provider. So yeah, long story short, we should see better performance from the CI, but yeah, of course, the flaky are still there, and if someone could take a look, it would be great, as you was asking.
And I was mute, so I'll repeat what I said. That I just wanted to say that we have last week for the webs, so good luck to anybody who is contributing the web, and thank you to anyone who is doing the reviews. And I see raised hands, so yeah, go ahead.
Yes, hi everyone. I know there is a lot of pressure on this release. I just want to mention that there was an enhancement I discussed last week. It's not for 108, so it's not as urgent, but I'd appreciate if someone can look at it. It's 201. I think the changes are simple with a clear use case. I just need an approval that the approach is acceptable. Then I can start working on functional tests. So if someone can look at it, that would be very useful. It's VEP 201. Thank you.
Yeah. Just I would keep the expectation low right now because we have the final week, and after the week, I think we will have a better chance to get some eyes on it. So maybe if you come back in a week and just re-ask, then I think we can provide some reviews.
Yes, clear. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, everyone. Thank you for attending, and we are right on time. So see you. Good evening. Good day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You.
See ya.